Southville 5A Elementary School ng Kiwa continues its reading program, Project SCORE, School of Readers, aligned with Project Irish, intensifying reading intervention in schools and in every household, and the Deped's 3Bs program, Bawat Bata Bumabasa. The video contains copyrighted materials, the use of which has not been specially authorized by copyright holder. This material made available and presented entirely for nonprofit education purpose. All rights reserved to the lawful owners of the materials used. And now, it's story time! Hello! Our story for today is entitled Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. There once lived a poor woodcutter named Ali Baba. One day, as Ali Baba was chopping wood in the forest, he heard the sound of horses. He climbed a tree, and what he saw was 40 armed men on horses galloping in his direction. They came to a large rock near the place he was hiding and stopped in front of it. The leader of the men raised his hand and cried.
Open sesame!
The rock opened, and they all entered the cave. A little later, they came out and rode away. Ali Baba came down the tree, went up to the rock, and shouted.
Open sesame!
Much to his surprise, the rock opened again. Now Ali Baba entered the cave. In the cave, he saw heaps of gold and precious stones. Those men were thieves, and this is their hideout, he thought. Ali Baba carried as much gold and jewels as he could and returned home to his wife. She was delighted.
We must weigh this booty. I will go and borrow a scale from Kasim's wife.
Kasim was Ali Baba's rich brother. He was a miser and his wife was a cunning woman. When Ali Baba's wife asked her for the scale,
Why does a poor man like Ali Baba want a scale? What is he going to weigh?
she thought. Very suspicious, she applied wax under the scale before giving it to Ali Baba's wife. After weighing the jewels and gold, Ali Baba's wife returned to the scale, failing to notice a single gold coin stuck to it. When Kasim's wife saw the gold coin, she was filled with jealousy. As soon as Kasim came home, she said,
Do you know that your brother weighs gold coins?
She then told Kasim all that had happened. Kasim went to Ali Baba and threatened him.
How did you get so much gold?
Ali Baba blurted out everything. Kasim took 100 donkeys to the rock. He then called out,
Open sesame!
and the rock opened. Kasim loaded the gold onto the donkeys, but then he suddenly froze as he had forgotten the magic words. The 40 thieves, on their return, found Kasim inside the cave.
So it was you who had taken away our treasure!
Shouted the leader and killed him. The thieves then dumped their loot in the cave and went away. That evening, when Kasim did not return, Kasim's wife was worried. She went to Ali Baba's house to ask for help.
Your brother has not returned. Please go look for him.
She pleaded. Ali Baba, fearing the worst, went to the cave and found Kasim's body.
Oh, brother, if only you were not so greedy.
He wept. He brought Kasim's body home. A tailor was called to stitch together Kasim's body. Meanwhile, the thieves found Kasim's body missing.
We must find the person who has found our cave,
Said the leader. He sent a trusted thief on the mission. The thief managed to find the tailor who had stitched Kasim's body.
Take me to the house and I will reward you with 100 gold coins.
Said the thief. The tailor took the thief to Ali Baba's house.
There, that's the house.
He said. The thief pulled out a chalk and marked a cross on the door. He then went to inform the leader. Just then, Margina, Ali Baba's maid, returning from the market, saw the cross. Someone wants to harm my master, she thought. She marked a cross on every door in the neighborhood. That night, when the thieves came, all the houses have a cross? We've been tricked! They mattered. The following day, the leader went to meet the tailor, who showed him the house. The leader then devised a plan. He went and bought 39 empty oil jars. The leader then called the other thieves.
I will disguise myself as an oil merchant and enter the enemy's house. The rest of you, hide in oil barrels. As soon as I give you a signal, you can attack him.
He said. As planned, the leader managed to fool Ali Baba into thinking that he was an oil merchant. But Margina was alert to the danger. I don't think that man is really an oil merchant, she thought. She went to the backyard where the jars were kept and knocked on one of the jars. From inside, a voice said, "Can I come out now, Chief?" Just as I suspected, there are people inside, she said to herself. Margina acted quickly. She boiled oil and poured the hot oil into the 39 jars, killing all the thieves. Now I need to protect my master from that evil man, she thought. Margina then confronted the leader of the thieves and killed him.
What have you done, Margina? He was our guest.
Exclaimed Ali Baba. Master, he was a thief and he wanted to kill you. Come with me, said Margina, and took Ali Baba to the backyard and showed him the jars with the dead thieves. Ali Baba thanked his intelligent maid Margina and rewarded her with riches. From that day, Ali Baba became a wealthy man and lived happily with his wife. The end. I know you enjoyed the story for today. Now, answer this question. What is the moral lesson of the story? You can comment your answer with your grade and section. Till our next storytelling time. Bye!